I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need, but I love you. Don't take it personal. You want, you done, told me so. Dun 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 dun. Yes, I know all the words. I don't need you. Da 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 da. Shabba da ba da 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 da. Da, da, da. Yes, God. Love and hip hop, Hollywood, a freaking mess. I took my hair out, y'all. I had to. Got my curls back or whatever. Mm. Okay. So let's see. Where does the episode begin? It began where it left off last week with them folks arguing, meaning the both of the lyricals, the mom and the daughter, A1, and fix it, Jesus. Because it's right there. It is. And A1's mama, Duchess. Okay. A1 mama, both of the lyricals, and A1 A1. I don't know. A mess. But anyway, they're arguing Lyrical Garnett, which is Lyrica Garrett, which is Lyrica Anderson's mama, is so confusing. Why would a mess? Um they arguing, and she was being the mama, lyrical mama, she was being very disrespectful, very rude, and she wanted to make a toast to Pam getting the hell out of Lyrica Anderson's and A1's house, which is rude. And then A1 got upset, and then she threw some drinks, and it got all over Pam, and it was just a mess. It's sitting there arguing, yada yada. So the security escorts both of them wretched ass mamas out the building. And then A1 talks to Lyrica, and he's just like, "Look, babe, I just wanted to know. I just really wanted this whole thing to work out or whatever between us." And then he pulls out this ring. As y'all know, in the last episode, that he had got a ring. He updated the original ring, I guess the original engagement rings. And he actually put a little bit more bling on it. I guess I'm assuming that's what he did, because all I saw was that he just used the damn nightlight and put in the little ring box and put the ring in and called it macaroni. That's what I saw, but whatever. Maybe my vision is something that is not one of my best qualities. Neither is my hearing. So y'all let me know the tea on whether or not he actually updated the ring or whatever. Because like I said, all I just saw was a nightlight. That's all I saw. One of them glow pillows. Y'all know that they be advertising on TV for the children. That's just what I saw. But whatever. And so she all excited, all happy, yada yada. Okay. So let's see. Moving on from that scene. Um. Let's see. We had Shonda. Y'all know Shonda, Willie Taylor wife. Singing her new hit single called "Closer." Um. And just very. Her voice is. What bothers me about some of these artists of today is that they all sound very similar, and they're all using their all auto tune shit. Like they're all like, I just want to hear somebody sing a cappella and just blow the crowd away. We all have heard Lyrical Mama sing a cappella. She bad. But we need to hear the other kids sing a cappella, and lyrical. She can sing too, Anderson. But I just want to, her song sounds very similar to Shonda's song. Sound very similar to um, what's her name? Arian, Mimi's friend. I love Hip Hop Atlanta. That song she came out. Their songs sound very similar. You know that. Very Janae, Ayoko, Ayoko, I, Janae, Janae. Y'all know Janae. It's kind of like that voice, but a little bit more like played with an auto tune. It's just like, okay, it's cute for ying 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 around the house, but can the girls hang with the legends, darling? I doubt it. But whatever. She's in the studio. She's doing her Thug Thizzle. She's singing, and Tierra Marie is in the studio with her. And she was just like, you know what? I just want to be known for more than just the wife and the mother, somebody's mama. I want to, I was an artist before all of that shit. Like we knew, but okay. So she's talking to TT, and she also says that Kaisha, the girl who Willie Taylor is supposedly messing around with, that she actually wrote a diss song for Shonda, and she actually has been in on all Shonda social media sites, and all in her DMs harassing her like she's crazy. This girl is really thirsty for attention. It's the fool. Like, never seen it in my life. Like, girl, move on. Like, okay, let's say you is telling the truth about the whole Willie Taylor thing. A part of me is believing that she is. He don't want you, or at least he's denying you to your face, right here in front of his wife, which is typical behavior. But then he, when his wife leave, he might hit you up. I'm sorry, baby. Can I come back over and get some pussy? That's how they do. But he still denied you right in front of your face, so you should be done with him. Like, you should think more of yourself. Like, forget him. Um, he's gonna be in Chocolate City too. Not saying it won't be a good film, but I'm just saying. But anyway, she just won't leave the whole situation alone. And TT was just like, that shit crazy and all this stuff. TT's really low key this season. She's calmed down. I guess she done got some people talking to her, be like, you're a fool, you're a mess, you need to chill out. And the same thing was offered to Moniece. You're a fool, you're a mess, and you need to chill out. And both TT and Moniece have taken whomever wise, you know, um, um, advice, whomever gave them that good advice to chill out and just let these folks run crazy, and it's working, and it looks good on them. It does, but don't look good on Tiara's her hair. Still, I think Tiara Marie and Lyrical's mama, Garrett or Garnett, gets their wigs from the same place, from the same crackhead on 54th Street. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. That can't be life. If you're getting these kind of checks, if Mona paying y'all good, that can't be. But it's broke people that can get, virgin um, hair. So I don't understand. Spend that money for those bundles, girl. I don't get it. But okay. So they had their whole little moment. Now, keeping this whole thing going with TT, Nia Riley. Before I let you go, and Miss Nikki Baby, they in this whole little dance class. Miss Nikki Baby about to trip and shit. She can't dance for a damn. She's sitting there walking, and the instructor's like, walk, walk, turn, pop, pop, shake, do it. Can't none of them help us keep up. It was tragic watching. So anyway, they're all sitting around in a circle and shoot the shit. TT wants to know who is Miss Nikki Baby messing with. Miss Nikki Baby was just like, well, I'm Miss Nikki Baby. Like, what you mean? Like, I ain't messing with nobody. TT was like, who you messing with, hooker? Who are you messing with? So Miss Nikki Baby finally spilled the beans. So she's messing with a man and a woman. She wants it all. Brand new socks and drawers. She says that she's messing with Rosa Acosta, this Instagram model, and she's messing with Safari. Not the actual like safari that the trips they take the kids on at the zoo, the moments in Africa, but no, just Safari, who has the first. I don't have my white fur that he had on in this episode. Safari's killing this fur game. Like, he don't give two shits about Peter. He is killing this fur game on the show. Like, he is killing it. He's smashing everybody from the 90s. He killing, you feel me? I'm telling you, all them R&B groups of the '90s, the Drew Hills, the Silks, the Jodeci's, the As Yets, the what's another one? The All for Ones, and the who else? I can't think of the Boys to Men's, and the 112s. Yeah, he killing all of them for real. Um, Okay, so anyway, I couldn't find my fur, and I'm very mad about that. But anyway, so she's sitting around talking, and the first thing out of Nia's mouth was just like, "You messing with Safari? Like, he seems like a lame. He seemed like a lame. Really, Nia? Who are you, Nia Riley? You are the daughter of an R&B legend. Okay. You are the girlfriend of a rap superstar who is now a has been, but still young. Explain that. Who are you, Nia Riley? What are your talents, dear? And it was just like it's just lame, like how he's suing his ex girlfriend over royalties and stuff. I just would have never thought you would be with somebody like that. I was waiting for them to say that he was gay, or they thought that he was gay. I was waiting for that moment, but they didn't give it to the people. But they don't have to. I mean, whatever. I don't think he is. I don't think he is. We'll just say that. All this alleged. It's all alleged. He just wears furs and 90-degree weather, multiple colored furs, multiple animals, snow leopards, wolves, polar bears, maybe grizzly bears, um, Bigfoot, possibly. He's just very diverse. We'll give him that. He's very diverse. So is A1. He's very diverse. He's very eclectic. His style is very over the top, very flamboyant, and we'll just give them. Okay. So they're talking, and Miss Nikki Baby was just like, "Well, you know what? I'm just Miss Nikki Baby, and that's just what it is. And I'm gonna do what I want to do." So that was pretty much it. With that whole boring ass scene. Nia's hair is looking more better and better. She needs to burn that dangerously in love hair. She don't ever need to wear that in season in life, and just please don't. My God. Okay. So moving on from that scene. So they go rollerblading. It's the roller derby, y'all. It's the roll bounce. And we have Ray J and Princess. They're on the skates. Ray J just touching all on Princess' butt. And we have A1 and Lyrica Anderson. They're, roller skating, having their moment. Um, and so they sit down and talk. Ray just still wants to know about A1 and his mama drama. He was just like, well, that dinner went to hell. It lasted about 10 minutes before, it showed out. All the white people ran out the restaurant, and it was just the fool. Um, and Ray was just like, oh shit, I just can't believe that you got crazy mama drama and this and that. Prince has brought up the idea that they should just elope and just forget about the mamas. And if your love is your love and my love is your love, Whitney Houston, then y'all just need to elope and forget about the family. Fuck the family. Fuck the family. The family fucked my husband. Y'all let me know what scene that comes from, and I will give y'all a big shout out like next video. Y'all let me know those words that I just said, what movie that came from, what 90s black movie that came from. Y'all let me know. Oh, fuck the family. The family fucked my husband. Y'all let me know what movie that came out of. And I'll give y'all a big shout out. And I wish I could send y'all a gift and shit, but I'm broke. I ain't got shit. I promise. All I got is smile and curls and melanin in my skin. That's all I got. I hope that's enough for y'all. I really do. Okay. So he's telling Ray J them that Princess just like, oh my gosh. Lyrica was like, oh my gosh, elope. I had no idea. I never thought that I would, elope or even thought about that whole idea. That's crazy. She was just like, well, you just need to think about it, and so they're sitting there thinking about it. So Shonda has a performance. She signs herself up for this whole little spoken word moment. When she's singing up there, it did remind me of poetry. She's more so talking than she is singing. Another indicator that she really can't sing. We'll see. We will see. But I did enjoy the whole little vibe of it, especially if I was high or drunk. That'd be a good place to go and just chill out and eat nachos or whatever. I ain't seen anybody eat nachos, but whatever. I'm just, I'm just having a moment, y'all. Let me go through it. It'll end soon. So they're talking, meaning Shonda and TT. She did good. Clap it up for Shonda. congratulations for her just stepping herself out there. That actually does take a lot of courage. I remember when I sung at work for this little talent show. I was nervous as all get out, but I did it, and I actually won first place. So thank God for that. But the biggest step is just getting up there and getting out there. Because you're basically putting yourself out there to people to judge you, pretty much. Not like they don't do it anyway; they do. But I'm just saying, you're just forcing yourself out there in front of a bunch of people to be ripped apart, pretty much. But thank God I held it together, and I didn't crack and whatever. But anyway, so good for Shonda for doing that. So, TT and Shonda's talking, and then all of a sudden, um, the host, the announcer, he was like, we got this special guest coming all the way from Chi-Town. It's Kyrack or some shit, K-Rax or some. And then here come Kaisha ass in some red tennis shoes, a fitted hat, a tank top, some tight ass knee knockers, and just looking crazy, mean mugging. But she actually got flow. She's a rapper apparently. But she actually got a little flow to her, Kaisha. She was just like, yeah, I fucked your man for 12 years. Fucked your man for 12 years. Get us right. No fears. Peanut butter, no jelly. Come on, niggas, she smelly. Just whatever the hell she was saying. And I was just like, okay, hey. I was kind of bobbing my head with it. Shonda's in the crowd like, boo, get this bitch out of here. I was hollering. So then Kaisha like pats her ass at Shonda. Then Shonda stands up. Then Kaisha, she like bucks at her, and then all of a sudden Kaisha charges her. Security come out of nowhere. I saw TT got one little hit in. I don't know if it made any impact. She probably just hit one of the security guards or something. TT child. TT was fronting the whole time. TT, you don't want none of that. Kaisha, listen. Kaisha's a scorned woman. She is a confused woman. She is a heartbroken woman, and she might kill you. So it's best to let her get her anger out the best way she can. It looked like Shonda was handling her a little bit, but you couldn't really tell. It was just so many people on top of them. So Kaisha ended up pulling Shonda's wig back. I mean, pulling it, splitting it back, and I was just like, Lord. But that just goes to show it wasn't fastly on there. But neither one of the girls seemed like they was truly hurt by the whole situation. Shonda was actually mad about her wig being taken off, which was funny. Shonda's a true G. I do believe that. Cause she was just like, child, I ain't think about them little soft hits she was giving me. I'm worried about my wig. This irreplaceable wig, okay? I would say that she can just go to wherever Lyrical Garnett and TT gets her wigs, but I wouldn't suggest that to my worst enemy. So of course I wouldn't suggest it to Shonda. I don't even know her like that. That lady did nothing to me. Okay, so moving on from that scene, we have A1 and Fizz. So they're talking, shooting the shit, and here comes Safari in his white fur, and I don't have any white fur, and I'm so upset about it. I just gotta go out and buy a bunch of furs just to impersonate Safari, just for the hell of it. And I'll sit here sweating in this damn room. But they're coming in. Safari actually wanted to meet up with Fizz. Fizz was all excited. He was excited to meet another man. He was just grinning and shit. And he was just like, okay, what's up? Well, Safari was like, well, bomb the card that. It's I heard that you had messed with Nikki, baby, huh? And Fizz was just like, yeah, I done messed with Nikki, baby. And Safari was just like, well, what's your truth with her? What's your biggest issues with her? And bomb the card. And Fizz was just like, well, I don't know, basically the scheduling thing. Like, you can see Miss Nikki one day, then you don't hear from her ass in the whole another week. And so I was just like, oh my God, that's what I'm saying, man. It's just like, that's crazy. I have this same issue with her. Um, and then Safari was like, like, I don't know, like, I'm not gonna get played by Miss Nikki, baby. Like, that's not my goal at all. Like, If she fucking around with somebody, I'm for sure as hell gonna find out. Which of course he will, thanks to Mona and thanks to editing and thanks to reality television. So LaFizz was just like, you know what, it might not be, it might be a third party. Like, you just never know. You just need to protect yourself, busy yourself. So they was just like, yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Safari's really tall. I didn't realize he was so tall. He's really tall. So Lyrical Garnett or Garrett, whatever, is on stage performing her little numbers that she used to do with the legends back in the day. She up there doing her thing and hooping and hollering. Oh, yeah, 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 come on, come on. Come on, everybody. Now. And her daughter, Lyrica Anderson's down there clapping for her mama and all that. This wig that mama had on. Now y'all know I don't like to talk about people's mamas because I've never want nobody to talk about mine. But my God, put her up on game. For as bougie as Lyrical Garrett is, and as much as she thinks that she's so much better than people, especially Pam, she thinks she's so much better than Pam. She really, she should be all the way put together. If you that bad of a bitch, and if you think that you're that much better than people, which I feel like she does, this is my opinion, then you need to be up on game. Makeup beat, hair beat, outfit beat, shoes beat, toes beat. Everything needs to be together. Elbows oiled, okay? And it's not. And so she's sitting down there talking to her daughter, um, and just sweat it all out. Hair just as frizzy as my hair be, in these reviews when I wear wigs. And she's just talking, and we learn a little bit as to why she's a little bit overprotective of Lyrica. Apparently Lyrica had a twin sister who passed away at 3, and their father has never really been in their life, and which is very sad. And the father didn't even come to the funeral. She said that was pretty much the end of, like, I guess, their relationship and him being there for the kids, when one of the girls died. And so that was pretty much it. After that, she's just been very overprotective of Lyrica. She vowed that she will just always protect Lyrica and take care of Lyrica. And I guess she really doesn't have any other family members like that, I guess, that she's like really close to or whatever. So she feels like, if you're marrying A1, you're marrying him and his entire family. You're bringing me into that situation when I don't have nobody else but you. Which in a way is very sad, and I can kind of understand where she's coming from. But there's still no reason for your behavior, Miss Garrett. You need to chill out. Your behavior at that restaurant was the fool. And I honestly, I thought that it was more so Pam, but I think it's more so you that has the issue with Pam than Pam got the issue with you. Like, you really just want to, it seemed like you really want to, cause harm to this lady. Like, let it go. Like, all that woman know how to cook is top ramen noodles. Leave that woman alone, Lyrica. It don't make no sense. It was just a fool. So Lyrica was just looking at her. It was just like, look, I think me and A1 just need to go on about our business, do what the hell we need to do. And that's what you need to do, sister girl. And that's what they did. Okay, so let's see. So, let's just go to the end and then we'll come back to Nikki then. So, the ending was, they're driving in the car, A1 and Lyrica. They're talking, shooting the shit, having their moment, and it's very on the run to, I don't care if you're on the run, I'm sad of my life for you. And if loving you is a crime. I do like the song, but I've never known all the words. You know how there's some songs that you know that you like or whatever, but you like some songs that are legendary, not that one, but songs that are legendary, and that you know and love, but you never really knew all the words. Like a lot of Brandy songs, I know, but I don't know like all the verses. As long as you know the chorus, you good, right? As long as you know the chorus. But anyway, they riding down the street. She had on her Lyrical had on the wig that Beyonce had on her B Day cover. Where it's pinned up at the top and it's flipped over and it's straightened. A little bit coming down here, a little bit coming down there. Y'all just Google the B Day cover and that's the wig that she had on. Baby, dun, dun. So anyway, um, as they get out the car, he put on his jacket and he looked like he had on sweatpants, just as ratchet. She actually had on a beautiful gown. She pulls out her veil out the trunk. Hope it wasn't dirty because I'm sure it wasn't nothing but damn fuel and tools and some of Lyrical's wigs and shit in it and glue and all kind of mess. So anyway, she's sitting there crying because she's thinking about her mama. She was just like she really wants to share this experience with her mother. And one was just like, yeah, well, I'm hurt too, but what you gonna do? Like, and she literally sits there for a long time and she just sitting there a lot saying, I'm just like, when they gonna go to commercial? So they actually went to commercial. I guess they heard me. And then, they finally walked down the aisle. All of a sudden this minister comes out of nowhere. And he did his thing and they are now married, but the shit ain't over because they actually have to tell their parents that they went on ahead and eloped, which is going to be a hot damn mess for a Lyrical and a one. So going back to Miss Nikki Baby and Safari. So Safari, he comes to see Miss Nikki Baby, and she actually has a nude by Nikki line for men, which is briefs or whatever. All she did was just I had her team buy a whole bunch of Hanes Bratza briefs, cut the top of it off, for the Hanes, and then they just stapled her damn name on it, around the rim of the boxes. Y'all know what I'm talking. That's all she damn did. She's a scammer like Joanne. Anyway, shouts out to Joanne the scammer. Love Brandon. So anyway, she has that whole line, and she has the models, yada yada. So Safari comes in, he's kind of hating on these models. He was just like, "Oh, she's just all around these dudes, these D-list models. They don't even know what the hell they're doing, and this and that." Safari, you can't call nobody D-list, okay? You can't call nobody D-list when you're E-list, okay? E comes out the D, right? A B C A B C D E. Yeah. So please, Safari, you can't call you with all the shit that you done been through. You should be the most humble guy in the world. Don't do that. Leave them men alone. They trying to get their coins. He called them ashy and all that and all that. I was just like, well, why don't you give him some of that oil that you be having on your confessionals with them hot ass grizzly bears you be having on your back. All that damn fur. I know that's hot. It's so hot. Y'all know when I had my fur on last week, I was burning up. Burning up like Jesse J. So, they have that whole moment, and Miss Nikki Baby was just like, "What's up? What's good? I'm Miss Nikki Baby. What you gonna do? You shouldn't even be like coming at me the way that you coming at me because we ain't even been talking that long. Why you so attached? What's wrong with you as a man? As a man, she loves to come for Miss Nikki Baby. Seems like she loves to like come for men's like ego, or she likes to kind of like bring them down a little bit. Uh, like she tries to like put people down or some shit. Like she I think that's her thing. I feel like she comes for their, what's the word, y'all? I don't know. She tries to like bring them down or whatever. Like with certain shit she say, because everything is like, as a man, you need to do this and you need to do that. Like she tries to chastise or or whatever. And so Safari just pretty much sitting there looking at her. He was just like, "Look, I'm not gonna be played, and why are you so defensive? And you shouldn't be all that damn defensive. Um, when like obviously you're doing something. Like what you doing?" She was just like, "Oh, I'm not doing that. Why are you so insecure? And we just got together and this and that." So she still haven't told him that she's messing around with this Rosa Acosta lady. until next episode when we see that he's gonna walk in on them, because I think somebody's gonna tell him that I think it was Ray J. Next episode is gonna tell Safari that Nikki and Rosa Costa is bumping cats. Okay. So that was pretty much this episode, and then Miss Nikki was like, "Oh come on, baby, forgive me. You can't resist me and this and that." Miss Nikki, baby, really thinks she's the shit. But I guess if I had all that surgery to look like, I don't know, I don't know what's her inspiration. To look like a Kardashian, I guess, or I don't know, a Magic City dancer or whatever. I guess if I had all that surgery to build myself up to get a lot of confidence, then I guess I would be extra, extra, extra confident too. I don't know. But whatever. Um, so anyway, that was pretty much the end of that episode. If you guys noticed my ring, this ring is from all handmade. This is from my lovely aunt, one of my mom's sisters, her youngest sister. And named Alfreda King. I'll leave her information down in the bottom bar below. She makes jewelry, she paints, she draws. She had a single back in the 80s. Like she's just amazing and awesome. If you guys are interested in these type of ensembles, she makes amazing nails. All you have to do is type in Noti Art, and then all her images and everything will come up. And her site on Etsy, um, Etsy.com, ESTY.com. All I have to type in is Noti Art, and some of her paintings and stuff will come up. But if you want to contact her, the best way to contact her, I would say, is either through Etsy or through Facebook. She's awesome. Love her. And I'll put some of her information in the bottom bar below. That's pretty much it at the end of this episode. Chase King was here on Facebook, at It's King's World on Twitter and Instagram, at It's King's World 89 on Snapchat. Make sure you guys follow me on Snapchat. Shouts to my girl Lee on Snapchat. Ow. And everybody else, thank you guys for watching. Holly, Taiwan, Mark, just Nisha, uh just everybody who Nia, just everybody who like watches me. If I'm forgetting anybody, I'm sorry. I just really appreciate y'all, and I'll see you guys later on the next review of this crazy ass episode. Bye.